Welcome to Piano Video Lessons Year 1, Unit 4. First, a big thank you to my patrons for your continued support. Click the info card to find out about the benefits of becoming a patron. In today's lesson, we're going to be learning Amazing Grace with left hand chord harmony. Hey everyone, this is video 57 and lesson 9 of unit 4 at pianovideolessons.com. You can come on over to the website by clicking here in the corner, and you can find this printable as part of the unit 4 ebook. So in lesson number 3, video 51, we talked about chord harmony. So you might want to refresh on that one. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to be playing Amazing Grace, and the way this music is written is only with the right hand notated, and the left hand doesn't have any information. We have to figure out what to do. I say it doesn't have any information. There's no bass staff. There's lots of information here. It's the chords. We've got chord symbols. And we're going to play through the piece. First, let's just learn the right hand. Let me finish here. It's hard to stop. I gotta keep going. All right. All right, so let's just quickly go through this. There's some fingering written in here. It says 1 on G, and then right away we have a bit of a strange thing happening. This is a fourth, but we're going to play that distance with our 3, so we're opening our hand up. The reason is that we want to be able to get all the way up to E for that next note, and then here it says 2 because we're going to open again to play a skip from space to space with a bigger reach so that we have a finger left to play this G. And then we're going to hop ourselves right up here, a number 1 on this C, and that enables us to reach for G. That's the highest note in the piece, and we're on G again. This is the one note higher than the top line F, so we're playing treble G, if you don't know that note. And then we're hopping finger 1, and we're reaching finger 3 to C, and down we go. So practice that right hand until it's comfortable, and you can do it without too much thinking. And you might have noticed here when I was playing this 3 on C, it says a C up here. Well, that makes sense, normal. But then here we were playing an E, but oh, it says C up here. That is wrong. That is not a C at all. That's an E. Okay, why does there have a C there? Look, this is a C. Why does it say F? That's crazy. Why is there an F up there? I bet you figured it out. These are the chords. We talked about this when we analyzed Lavender's Blue. We were looking at what chords we were playing in the left hand because they were written out. Now, in this case, they're not written out. They're just simplified down to a letter. So capital letter C is the C major chord. So we know it. It's just C, E, G. Capital letter F is the F major chord. Capital letter C back to C chord. There's only one other chord in here, it's capital G. And you know that if we're in the key of C, which we are because we finished on a C here and we didn't play any black keys, that the primary chords for the key of C are C, F, and G. So this piece in the key of C can be harmonized only using the primary chords. You can harmonize it other ways, more interesting ways, but the basic harmony is those 3 chords. So what you're going to do then is you're going to play the melody, and as soon as you see a chord note, you're going to add that left hand chord. You can play all 3 notes. And then in the next measure, we're going to play it again. Above this E, I've played another C. Now this D, I'm just going to play it. Now when I get down to this C, I'm going to play F in my left. So I'm just going to hop my hand over, play the F chord. I'm going to open my 2, and I'm going to go back to the C chord. And then I'm going to hop my C up, and I'm going to hop up to G. And now, this hand ties. You see the tie holding the notes, but I'm going to play the left hand again. And then, I've got an E. Now I'm going to hop back down to C, or any C really. I could have done it higher. Now I'm going to move my right hand 1, and I'll play the F chord, back to the C chord. Open my right, play a C chord. Here comes G chord, and then down to C chord. So when you're playing this piece, I'm just going to have a quick peek here. Right on. When you're playing this piece, you're going to keep your hand just hopping around to these different chord positions. And anytime you're moving to a new chord, just anchor or target your pinky, your bottom finger, finger 5, onto the root of the chord so that you can get to those notes on the way through. Now you can do other things. You could break up the notes. You could have like this. So I just played C, E, G one at a time. And the same thing here, F, A, C one at a time. C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E, G, G, B, D, G, B, D, C, E, G, C, E, G, F, A, C, C, E, G, C, E, G, G, B, D, C, E, G, and finish. Now, when I played this through for you before, I played C, E, G. I played it solid, and then I went C, G, E, C. For an ending, I just played those chord notes one at a time, but started on a high C so I could spread it out over more beats. Because you can play a C chord anywhere, all of those notes, C, E, G, as long as you don't play like an A or a B flat. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty chord. Yeah, that's a C7. So we could play that with a C7. I'm just going to test you here, not test you, tease you. So we can add jazzy chords in different ways. You heard the sound. It fits some places, it doesn't fit others. We'll learn about those in a future lesson. But for now, root position, which means the root is on the bottom, primary chords, harmonizing Amazing Grace. So I peeked ahead just to check, and yes indeed, in lesson number 58, we're going to study these chords and make it easier to get between them without hopping so much. So practice this way, come back and watch lesson 58 once you know the Amazing Grace quite well, and I'll show you something else you can do with it called voicing the chords. Okay, so please click like if you liked watching this video, if it was helpful for you, and click subscribe if you would like to stay on top of what's up and coming on piano video lessons. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in video 58.